What hobby is an immediate red flag? The only thing I have learnt from this thread is that Redditors don't know what the word hobby means. That's just AskReddit. Q. What popular person does everyone like except for you? Average AskRedditor, the Kardashians. Yeah, that's right, and I'm not afraid to say it. Or run popular opinion pizza is good 20k upvotes. Posting everything on social media. Honestly just in here to see if anything I'm into is flagging. Fortunately no Warhammer 40k so far. I've always said Warhammer 40k means they have disposable income lol. Had disposable income. Had. Semaphore. That sounds like 2 red flags to me. Being a Reddit or Discord mod. I hate saying this cause I have close friends that are into it, but oftentimes gambling. Especially since it's usually a very thin line between hobby and addiction. $10 says I don't have an addition. Only subtraction. From your wallet. Does anyone on Reddit understand what a hobby is? Or a red flag? As someone who lives in law, honestly? Any girl that calls herself an influencer. Collecting nail clippings. Hey Kira. I got 800 horses and I'm not afraid to use it. Gambling. I work in a casino. They'll go ahead and confirm that for you. People get addicted to pressing the button on slots, they don't even care about winning or losing. They just want to feel like they might win. My friend and I were walking through the slots area of the casino and just happened to be right next to some old guy who hit the jackpot with a payout of something like $40,000. We excitedly turn to the guy and start congratulating him. He turns to us, expressionless, and grumbles out, "I put more in this thing than I'll ever get out," and goes right back to hitting the button. That was one of the saddest things I've ever witnessed. I can't enjoy casinos because I know a room full of smart people have mathematically and psychologically tuned every game to make me lose my money slowly over time while making me feel good about it. Have to consider it an entertainment budget and then it's comparable to a theme park with overpriced teddy bears and rides. Anything involving humiliation of other, non-consenting, people or enjoying suffering of other people. Making mean prank videos, for example. Or watching videos like "look at this loser doing something stupid." It's different if the video creator themselves pokes fun of themselves, because they consent. Collecting alcoholic beverage containers, especially the same one over and over. Had a buddy who called theirs Beer Mountain. Beer Amid. Ours was 12 by 12 at the base before we crushed it for beer money. Not having a hobby is a no-no for me. Didn't realize how big of a red flag this was until I dated someone with no hobbies. The biggest issue is that I have a few hobbies that I'm really passionate about. But, my job very quickly in the relationship was to entertain them at all times. Now I only date people who are at least passionate about something they do in their spare time, because I need them to understand that it's normal that I use a lot of my spare time for my hobbies. What does one do without hobbies? They watch TV and browse social media. Teresa, surprising amount of people who fill 99% of their free time this way. Edit, I know these are technically hobbies but they're usually low-effort things that most of us do to some extent. Most people wouldn't say that it's their hobby. Nobody literally does nothing to pass the time, and a lot of people default to TV and social media these days. I'm on Reddit, I get it. I found it because of one of my several hobbies though, haha. I'm finding myself addicted to my phone. Like I will put it in my room to read a book in the living room. Then I think I need some smooth jazz because I'm annoyed by the lack of stimulation, bring the phone out, and at some point I'm just on Reddit. I want to do my hobbies, but my phone always takes precedence. Don't try and just stop like that, it hardly ever works. Go with "I will make myself do X hobby 30 minutes a day," or "I'll make myself go every Tuesday," and work yourself up from there. The immediate gratification from your phone basically short-circuits your brain. Don't be too hard on yourself and take it slow because it's hard as hell. Child beauty contests. Those things are raw degeneracy, egocentrism, and leave a ducking time bomb inside the child's mind. Anybody who looks at their child and thinks "I could turn you into a totstitute and sexualize you for the sake of my own pride" needs help, or a good kick. Protstitat. Cockfighting. Cock magic on the other hand. Wohoa. Hey. TSTSTTSSTSTTSSTSTTSSTSTTSS. Worshippers of hustle culture and fake financial gurus. They seem to just fall into one scam after another, like dropshipping, YouTube automation, then to some crypto scheme. The key to making money online is to become a content creator that talks about making money online, to then inspire more people to do the same. It's like an organically formed MLM. I'm amazed no one has said drinking yet. Sure, you can be a connoisseur of fine alcohol, but there are other people who think getting shit-faced to natty lights on a regular basis is a hobby. That's just alcoholism. I'm not having a glass of wine. I'm having 6. It's called a tasting and it's classy. It's called a smorgasveen and it's cultural and elegant. Being into history isn't a red flag, but when it translates to the Roman Empire was a perfect society with no issues or flaws, that's a yeesh. As a person being into history myself, I couldn't take anyone seriously who drops such a sentence while claiming to know a lot about this topic at the same time. Huffing, and attempting to make meth. What about huffing, and successfully making meth? Walta. Crypto. Not I have a few bitcoins, but the ones who think crypto will save the world. Most crypto bros I've met were annoying, insufferable dudes. Making staged TikTok vids. Hard cringe. Horseback riding. She will drain every cent you have to buy horse stuff. Teeth collection. No, a teeth collection is very nice, very evil. Smoking weed and making that your personality. Like, I have nothing against weed and have done it myself many times, but I just can't stand the stoners whose whole life revolves around it and act like it's a miracle cure for everything. I've generally found that anyone who makes their personality about that one thing is annoying as hell. Be it weed, guns, parenting, working out, sports, Warhammer, you name it. And when they land on a new thing, it's like, oh shit, here we go again. My older brother once said his hobby is smoking cigarettes. Not sure if that's a red flag or just sad. Edit, he rolls his own because it's cheaper. He literally has to construct the cigarette to smoke it, and he probably smokes 8 to 12 a day. A Marlboro red flag. Making one hobby their entire personality. I live in a town where someone has SCRPBKR as their license plate. Saucier P. Baker. I'm pretty sure everyone here missed the word hobby. Definitely a red flag. It's a typical Reddit thread where people read the question and then answer the question they wish was asked so they can whip out the old soapbox. Essential oil obsession. Russian roulette. Hollywood celebrity sports worship. Like, fine if you are a fan, but if everything in your life is Star Wars themed, Kim Kardashian themed, or NY Yankee themed, I don't think we will be compatible. The one person who's insanely passionate about Star Wars, Kim the Yanks. You just crush their self-esteem. Thank God I like Star Trek, Chloe and the Red Sox. People who think smoking weed is a hobby. Killing for sport, Shia LaBeouf. Astrology. Spamming on social media, Smile. Crafting furniture made from human skin. Voluntarism or beggar backpacking. It is usually people from well-off countries going to poor countries, and they are generally seen as a drain towing those countries. Worst part is how proud these people are of themselves. Glad to not see nerdy hobbies, like collecting comics or building painting Warhammer minis and such, in this thread. Magic, the Gathering source. I play Magic, the Gathering.